Hi guys, welcome to the Fit Rush, and today is going to be a super exciting first impression. I've already unboxed the product and I have the product right now with me. I'm super excited to tell you that I'm one of the first few people to get the Kayano 28s in Bangalore. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the first impressions of this particular shoe. Okay, so as you already know that there is a brand called Asics which have been one of the best shoemakers out there apart from their other competition. I trust completely in Asics because I have a flat foot condition and I have to wear something that supports my flat foot situation. So for that, currently in Bangalore we don't have all the other brands that are there. Globally, most of the brands are not there. So this is the best brand, and I have been using Asics for almost up to 3 years now. So as you can see, this is the box that it comes in. Let me tell you one more thing. This wasn't actually available in any store that I called up to find out in Bangalore. I went on to asics.in and I found out that this particular size and the Kayano 28 is available. Yes, this is the Kayano 28. Now, the reason why it's called 28 is they have been manufacturing this particular shoe for the past 28 years. So you best believe that they're doing an amazing job for a shoe to be there for the past 28 years. Alright, enough about all that jibber jabber. Let's just get into the shoe. So yeah, this is pretty much the shoe. Since they came online, I was a little skeptical because I don't know whether people have worn it, because they did have a return policy of 7 days, so I was a little concerned whether people are wearing it and they're returning it back. So an easy way to find out whether anyone has worn your shoe is to look at the foam. If the foam has creases and if it has wrinkles, then you can best believe that somebody has worn your shoe. Alright, so the first impressions of this particular shoe, I decided to get the black and the red combination of this particular shoe. The color selections which were available online are very less. There are hardly just 3 to 4 color selections for men, out of which the lighter shades are very difficult to maintain because the more you clean them, the more damage they get. The fabric becomes very brittle and then it just tears away. Now, speaking of the fabric, I need to talk about the mesh system, the engineered mesh that they are using for the Kayano 28. It is beautifully crafted, and I noticed that the patterns are completely different from the predecessors, such as the Kayano 27 or the 25, which I particularly own. The main problem I was facing with the Kayano 25 is I always used to find a small hole, or the engineering mesh at the front of the shoe used to just tear away and my toe used to stick outside. But of course, all said and done, I haven't still used this product. I will be reviewing this product on a much detailed level once I go for a run with this, which I am planning to do very soon. Now we are going to talk about the AHAR Plus. What is the AHAR Plus? It is a very high, hard rubber material that you can find at the bottom of this particular shoe. They have been using the AHAR Plus since the Kayano 23 and they have been using for every single shoe of theirs, and I have not found any problem with this particular rubber padding at all. It takes a serious beating and it can be really used on tarmac and on concrete roads. There's absolutely no problem. It offers perfect grip. The only difference I see is they have completely changed the pattern of it, which they do on a yearly basis. They try to improve on the pattern. If you notice that the middle of this particular shoe, there is a lot of grip that is being placed over there. There were complaints from the Kayano 27 that the middle portion of the shoe is getting worn out much faster than the other parts because of the lack of padding that's given there. Now Asics has completely taken care of that issue. The main selling point of the shoe is the stability factor. A lot of shoes out there, Nike makes a lot of shoes, Adidas makes a lot of shoes, but there is no shoe that I have used so far that comes close to its stability control than the Asics. And what better than the Kayano 28? They have been manufacturing this shoe for the past 28 years. Come on, 28 years. And for a shoe to be there that long, they have to be really good at what they're doing. Now let's look at stability control. In the earlier or the predecessor version of this Kayano series, I noticed that the stability control was actually outside the padding of the shoe that you can see. Now what ASICS has done is they have moved the padding, or they moved the stability control within the shoe layer itself. What they have achieved over here is, every time when I used to go for a run in my older Kayanos, and if I tried to go for a small trail run, my stability control system used to get damaged. Of course, the stability control system on the older one were very hard and they could take a serious beating. This one looks a little more fragile, and hence they have placed it within the shoe. Now since that it is within the shoe, it will never come in contact with the ground, and it will offer the stability that I require, and it will help me protect my knees and my foot. Alright, now let's get into the lacing system over here. As noticed, the lacing system is pretty much same as what is there in the previous Kayano series, especially the Kayano 27. I'm really glad that they went for a flat lacing system as opposed to a round one. I think the Kayano 25 had the round one, and I believe the 27 started coming out with the flat one. I'm not too sure about the 27, but the 28 comes with flat laces. These are perfect to tie. They seem very soft, and there's enough ample amount of space for it to tie. And if you also check out the small loops through which you place the laces, that remains the same for with all the other Kayanos as well. You have a top loop that's there if you want to tie the runner's knot. That will prevent your lace from coming out. If any of you want to know how to tie the runner's knot, I'll drop a link on top on how to tie the runner's knot. You can go click that, check that video, and come back over here. Okay, let's talk about the sole that's there in the shoe. The sole is one of the most important parts of the shoe because it offers comfort and it envelops your foot. Now in this particular shoe, we notice that there is some different writing that's there. Usually ASICS does not write anything onto their sole other than the brand ASICS. In my case, I had the Kayano 25. They just had 2 on the left shoe and 5 on the right shoe, so that makes it 25. But that, of course, because it was their anniversary edition, they wanted to make it look fancy. But apart from the other ASICS shoes, I have not seen anything else written there. But for this particular shoe, I'm able to notice that there is some 3D, some new technology that has gone into this. I did try it on, it did seem very comfortable, but I will not be able to tell you completely unless and until I give this a complete try for maybe a 10K or a 20K, or until this breaks in. There is a break-in period for every single shoe that's there. I need to meet that break-in period, and then I can give you a perfect review about this. Okay, now that we covered most of the part of the shoe, now let's get to the back part of the shoe. Now in the back part of the shoe, I noticed that there is some kind of reflective material that is there. This is very crucial for any particular shoe. Assume that you are going for a run in the early hours where it's quite dark and you're wearing a dark shirt. Most of the runners that I see wear dark colored shirts, so please avoid doing that. Wear neon colored shirts, bright colored shirts or t-shirts where people can actually see you. So in that case, for example, if you're wearing a dark colored shirt because of whatever reason that you're wearing, if the person coming behind is actually shining a light, this will bounce off the reflective material and it will be an indicator and a help for you, for the other person who's coming at the back, to identify that you are there. The back part of the ASICS shoes were just very plush and it was very comfortable. But now I also see a small heel support, heel strike support that is there, which I have not seen in any other ASICS shoe. I would really like to try this out to find out how effective this particular heel striker is. I can see it's a small black color support system. I don't know what it is. I need to try it out to find out what exactly it is. As you all know that this is the flagship shoe that ASICS makes for its running category, and it's called the Kayano Gel 28 or the Gel Kayano 28. And you notice that the gel system is on the left side of the shoe, and for the right side of the shoe it will be towards the right hand side of the shoe. It's not there completely. For example, the Kayano 23, which I used to own before the Kayano 25, had a complete layer of gel that was going completely around the heel. Now that's not there, it's there only at a particular part, and this gel seems to be very firm. Although it's soft to touch, but it seems very firm because I know personally from how Kayano gel is, it's very reactive. As soon as you strike, it gives you a small bounce back, and this is going to protect your heel. Believe me, that gel system is absolutely amazing. The benefit about having part gel and part foam is it makes the shoe much lighter. as you'll already know that Kayano shoes tend to be a little on the heavier side compared to its competition. That's because of the stability control and the comfort that it offers. Okay, now we are coming to the last part of this particular shoe. We are going to talk about its FF Blast and foam that is there at the bottom of the shoe. Now the foam that's there at the bottom of the shoe, that white thing that you see, that is common, that has been there from the Kayano 23, from where I remember that was the first shoe that I purchased. Now if you notice that there is another black layer of high density foam that is there. ASICS like to use high density foam in most of their shoes because they are very helpful. They came out with this new technology. I think I remember from the Kayano 25 onwards, that had actually Flight Foam Plus. And the Flight Foam Plus was actually a high density foam that used to give you a bounce back when you used to do your runs. Now here I can see that they have something called the FF Blast, or it's called the Flight Foam Blast. I believe that this is a much more advanced version of the Plus series, and this Flight Foam Blast was not seen in any other shoe that ASICS has made, except for one particular shoe in one of their range. They used that, but now they are bringing it back into their running shoe. Alright, so that was my first initial impressions about the particular shoe. We covered almost every aspect of what the shoe looks like. I am super excited to be using this shoe on the road. I was not able to use this shoe until I made this particular video, so I was very I was in a super hurry to make this video so I can go ahead and test the shoe completely to find out how it is, how it functions. Is it better than the 25? Definitely it will be better than the 25 because there is a lot of revisions that's there. There's like 3 years of revisions that's there. So they would have definitely improved upon a lot. Although I was not a big fan of the Kayano 25, if you ask me between the Kayano 25 and the 23, I would definitely pick the Kayano 23. It was a far better shoe. It lasted much longer than the Kayano 25. The Kayano 25 was just not that great of a shoe. Just not good. Anyway, that aside, we have the Kayano 28 here. So let us celebrate the Kayano 28. Tomorrow I will be going for my first run. It's going to be my maiden run with these shoes. And yeah, I think that's about it from my end right now. I'll be signing off pretty soon. Hope you guys really liked this video. If you did, please drop a like, comment, share and subscribe. Oh, and one more thing before you go away, drop a comment below in this particular video letting me know what particular shoe that you use and why are you using that particular shoe. I would really like to know what kind of shoes my runner friends are actually using, or any of y'all are using. If you have any doubts related to shoes and what shoes that you want to pick up, please do reach out to me. My Instagram handle will be placed below. I'll be putting it in the description, or you can just hit me up with a comment and I will reply back to you as soon as possible. Alright, with that being said, I'll see you again in another video. Stay safe, stay fit.